Okay, our most successful system lately has been GM Spin. And we've been out with a few players, and one of them won 4,000. The other one won 8,500, both off of 2K buy-ins. And we've learned a lot. We've also played a lot on Crapsy, Crapsy.com. So we played a lot on Crapsy to kind of give us a sense of, you know, what we're doing right, what we're doing wrong. But what we've learned, the biggest lesson for us is, quite honestly, it's not just about the system. It's the fact that we've created these gold tiers and have been disciplined to pursue them. So let me show you what this means, okay? So first of all, we're going to show you this GM Spin on the inside, and the first initial bet is 110, okay? So the way the system works is just like this. It requires a $2,000 buy-in, okay? You're going to go $110 on the inside, okay? Again, you don't care where the puck is. No one cares, okay? Now, we're doing the power press. So any one of these numbers hits, it pays 35. But if the 9 hits, you're going to throw in 5 or 9 hits, you're going to throw in 15, and you're going to take it to $75. Okay. If the 6 and 8 hits, you're going to throw in a quarter, and you're going to go all the way up to 90. All right. Now, this is why you need 2,000, because you may be invested 220 essentially, or you know what I mean. You're going to be adding more money besides the 110. Now, the idea then is to get one of these numbers a double tap, meaning where you hit this number again. So let's say, for example, you hit the 9, okay? The 9's gonna pay 105. Now watch this. If you are flush, okay, or within $1,500, so between $1,500 and $2,000, all you're gonna do is you're gonna come down to the starting bet on the 9, you're gonna add the 4 and 10, and you're gonna take the rest of it and put it in your rack. So here's 105 back, for example. Okay. Okay. Now, if here, let's put. So we had 75 here. If, however, you are halfway into your budget, okay, and now you get a double tap, okay, you are going to reset on everything, go to 160. You see that? How I took down the 8 as well. Okay. Put all of this into your rack and really start kind of boosting and getting back to even as much as possible.
So it's not just about what you have up here, but what you have in the rack.
That's right. And just paying attention and focusing on where you're at, you know, with your budget. Now, as we get higher, and this is what happens. So let me tell you this. We were out with a friend of ours, Paul, okay? And luckily we had a lady. She came up and she shot, I don't know, 6, 7 9s, right? And at that point, Paul was up a couple $100, so he had his 2,000. And by the way, for the first hour, so we're about an hour into this, there was a few points he was down 100, 200, 300, but for the most part, it got a little boring. You know what I mean? We were just sitting there breaking even, getting out each roll, you see? And we started having a debate about ultimate squeeze play. Should we switch from GM Spin, the double tap, go to ultimate squeeze play, right? And this is exactly why you go on Crapsy and compare them. You know what I mean? And then work them out for you. Because, you know, we would have rolls where there was a 4 and 10, right? Which we weren't able to take advantage of because, again, no ultimate squeeze play, you see? So here's the thing. Here's the thing that happened that worked out really well for us. So he was up at some point, you know, like $300, okay? Yeah. $300, okay? And so let's say we had the 9. Let's say we had, you know, the 8, okay? Okay. Now, there's also one other caveat to this we'll have to add. Okay. And so, you know, in this case, we came down on the 9, right? And then we added the 4 and 10. But here's the other thing. Once you get to this, all right, there's a couple different logics on how you press this. One of the presses is where you put in as little of your own money as possible. So, for example,
so you just go back to regular power presses.
If the 9 hits, you just go to 60.
Okay.
Okay, right? If this 6 hits, for example, right? Remember how we do the dollar and we go to 66? Yeah. But here's what happened. So he's up a couple $100, right? So he's got his 2,000 plus 300. Not too much. So instead of us going to 60 on the 9, we powered. He went to 75.
So he was up and he said, you know what, screw it. I can afford to waste the money.
Yep, we can afford to just go a little more aggressive. And that's exactly what we did. And so we were in a really good position. So once he started firing on these 9s, we got the 9 to $1,000. And he hit it along with some other numbers. You have the screenshot. I know, yeah. It was just a fantastic. He had a lot of fun. It was the most money he'd ever won You know what I mean? I mean, you know, he plays a lot, and a lot of times he'll break even, win 1,000. But he's one of these people that the old style crap players that I'm trying to bring up into the modern era.
Yeah, he came to the Bridge Workshop, kind of learned a little bit about himself.
That's it. On craps, you don't want to win 10% or 50% of your bankroll, or even double. You really want to go for the jugular, because that's when you have this opportunity to get ahead of past failures. I'm going to give you $600. That's it, $600.
Okay, so a little short money with this strategy.
Yeah, because I feel like, so here's 3, 4, 5, $600. Okay, boom. All right, and we're going to roll it out to show you. Now, remember, there's also, you know, you're paying attention to your 600, right? So there's also how you press them once you get out. That's the other consideration, okay? All right, let's get your, oh, look at that, I still got it. All right, put that out there, dude. Shh, don't tell anybody. 6 easy, it is a 5-1 to get her done. We're out on the 6. Look at you, buddy. All right, so again, I'm gonna put you up here, even though you'd be, by the way, so GVR was so with Mark, we went to MGM. Paulie went to GVR. Had a blast, man. Some great dealers. Yeah, it was good. We're working on putting together 10 easy, 10. Working on putting together.
This is exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, this is it. Well, no, because you would need inside number. Even Ultimate Squeeze Play, you wouldn't have 4 and 10 yet.
Yeah, but if you were a regular GM, you would have all of them.
If you had regular GM, you'd have them all, yeah. That would be the 7. That's the P. I know it's been a while, but I have had. That doesn't change the fact that yeah, I have been requesting 3 craps.
Some ripple, really?
Yep, a little ripple. Oh my God, that's 3 craps. They're perfect. 7, a winner. Up the hard work, bro. My 5-5 and no field. Well, I'm gonna have. Listen, I'm gonna say right now that I don't have. You already gave me the 110. See, we're all delirious, dude. We are just delirious. Okay, but it's a fantastic. So just hang with us, folks. Hang with us.
We'll hope. We'll hope.
We're putting together a group. Yo 11. Those of you who have a 2K spent, we're putting together like a regular group to go out and play, private table.
I know what you're saying that for that, but when you said that originally,
it's a support group, dude. It's a support group.
No, I thought it was like like 18. You know, like
we're gonna rehearse what we need to say to our wives when we lose all the money. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, that's a 5. That's a wiener. Okay, so now watch this. So on the very first hit, he's throwing in 15 or a quarter, and we're gonna go to $75. All right. So, and again, we're just following the puck. You know what I mean? We're just hanging out, enjoying ourselves, checking out that 4 easy, that cocktail waitress that just went by, dude. Just, you know what I mean?
Well, they don't go by very often.
No, and some of them, if you're at Caesars, it takes a while for them to walk by, because they've been there since the place opened, dude. They're like legacy cocktail. 6 easy, 6 easy. Okay, so here it is. So it's 6 easy. Okay, now, so Dennis threw in a quarter. Okay, now he's got 2 targets, the 5 and the 6, right? 5 and the 6. Dos targetos.
Okay, that's not how Spanish works.
You just add the O, dude, or an A or an O, right? Targeta. 10 hard. See, you'd have been out with Ultimate Squeeze Player, buddy. See, that's why we were debating.
Well, if I would have hit 2 numbers, because I hit 2 numbers already.
You would have hit 2 numbers already. You're right. You're just so right, dude. All you need is a 5 or a 6 now. 5. Hey, look at this. Now watch this, folks.
But I'm down, so I got to come down on both.
That's
right?
it. That's it. That's exact. Dude, you got to be the smartest guy in the room right now.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? All right, now watch this. Because look, because not only do you get out, but you get
little profit.
You get to pad the bank account. You know what I'm saying? You see how this rack is working out nice? 10. And look what you got. Now, here's the other thing. Now, because you're still underneath,
I'm just going to go for a regular.
You're going to do the power press here. He's going to give me $1.
Yeah, that's what I meant. The regular power press.
Which on the 4 and 10, it'd be the same either way, really. You know what I'm saying? But on the 5 and 9, it's going to go to 60, 6 and 8, 66. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're doing a fantastic job, sir. Now, remember, we always say 7. If Dennis walks with plus $1.
Well, I'm not plus right now.
Yeah, well, but all right. Here's what I think needs to happen, dude. David needs to, show everybody this unique skill set he has on fondling dice, dude.
Fondling dice. I don't know if that's the words you want to use.
I know. We used to have a stick there, and the old pervy looking guy, and he's like, "Listen here, honey, you want to fondle my dice for me?" Just pick 2, dude. The small ones. That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
12 craps in your hand. Just cup them just like this.
Wait.
2 craps. He's
buddy.
like, it's a thing. You know, some have you cough a lot. 8 easy 8. You know, you're like, son, give me that cough, dude. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right. Here we go. We're out on the 8. I marked the 8. Do you see that? Genius, buddy.
Wow.
All right.
Holy smokes.
Let's roll some numbers, dude. Can you show them how this system works? Because after this, I think we're going to switch.
I did show them how the system works, technically.
I mean, technically, you know, just once. 4 easy, you know, clearly. 9, hey, we got a neener. We got a neener from a, I don't even want to say Pasadena. Man, I feel so bad, dude. All those people in LA, man, you know, our hearts, our prayers, just crazy,
yeah, I know.
crazy. Yeah. No roll, 1 down. I don't blame you, dude. I don't blame. It's all the way over there. 5-5 and non-fielder. All right, what do you got? $15. Okay. And now you got targets on the 5 and 9. El Fever, El Neener. The Fever and the Neener. And it's a 6 hard. It's a hard 6. See, this is where...
I was literally about to say this is where it gets dicey.
And this, not only dicey, but this is where, you know, this is why you have to come in $2,000.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Now, you're on the short money, kid. You know, we only gave you 600 because we don't want to be here all flipping day. But I do feel like 2 craps, aces, a dot in both pots. Okay, so we got 3 targets, the 5, the 6, and the 9. Just like that. I mean, it's just that easy, dude. A 9, hello, now watch this.
So we
now
got to come down on all of them, right?
Yes, and that's what's it's just brilliant. So now watch this. So we're going to give, first we're going to give you the 4 and 10, okay? And look at all this money you're going to put in the rack. Look at this. You know what I mean? How to get a busty rack in just 3, 4 rolls, dude. Very
3, 4
busty
rolls.
rack, dude. As you guys realize, if Dennis is still alive playing this, it's a winner. You know what I'm saying? It's absolutely... Yo 11. We've had the most success with GM Spin, 5-5 and no field. Now,
just 60.
We're just going to go to 60. But if you were ahead, we would have gone to 75.
That was a new move I never saw.
That was a crazy move, dude. Don't do that at home. Don't do that at home, kids. Very risky. You know what I mean? It's 6 easy, a 6, and now watch this. You know what's so great with Paul? He has all the straight. He was like. He wanted to go to 66 and then straight to 150. He's like, $7, here you go. He was on it, dude. It was fantastic. I love how you guys are learning the presses. It's good to know the presses. And you tell the dealer, you know, what it is. 12 craps. We made some good money. Deal was made about $500.
That's good.
Yeah, it was great. Maybe even 600 because he threw in $100 in the end too. Yeah, it was fantastic. That would be the 7. Siete, el fuera, no más.
But I'm basic, almost.
I mean, you could be hanging out for a long ass time. That's what you've proven. All right. So, I mean, I think that's in it. So the basics of it is this. No matter what system you play, gold tiers is, I think, is a critical component of craps. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of other systems, a lot of other games play it a little differently. But I think with craps, you give your risk leverage, right? You give yourself more opportunity or less opportunity depending upon where you are in the rack. And you find a way to manage. Like you see how Dennis has his system, but everybody has a different way of doing it. He's got all his bullets laid out.
I like doing it by bullet because then I can be like, well, I'm going to survive 5 more people, right?
It wasn't even that. See, that's what I'm saying. That's the greatest thing about it is it just keeps you alive long enough to where you don't need a whole lot. That's what happened. So he stayed alive long enough to where lady just stepped up and boom, 9s nonstop. It was great because clearly it was her first time shooting. And that's the person who's going to roll.
So look at you. So they can see that.
$553. You only lost $47. That's a win, dude. Everybody knows that's a win. That is like, for the rest of us, that's like a 2K win, dude. I'm just saying.
I don't think that's how it works.
Yeah, it does. It translates that way. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Yep. All right, guys. We're going to go back to sleep, and we'll see you later.
Say the line.
Off to Keynote to unwind.